Welcome to this week's edition of the Africa Today News New York weekly news roundup. Here are the top headlines for the week. Reps pass bill to return to old national anthem. Atiku vows to keep contesting Nigeria's presidency. Nnamdi Kanu protests as court rejects fresh bail request. Kanu Assembly dethrones emirs as governor reinstates Sanusi. South Africa's top court bars Zuma from contesting in election. US rapper Nicki Minaj arrested, detained in Netherlands. Russia passes decree to allow seizure of US assets. Now the news in detail. The Nigerian House of Representatives during the week passed a bill to revert to the old national anthem titled Nigeria We Hail Thee. The lead debate for a return to the old anthem by the House leader, Professor Julius Ihonvbere, pointed to the need for Nigerians to see the anthem as a national symbol and sign of authority, one which does not deny the realities. He highlighted that the old anthem was authored and composed by Britons. The 2023 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar during the week vowed to keep contesting the presidency as long as he was healthy. The former vice president will be 81 by the next presidential election comes around in 2027. Atiku has run for the presidency 6 times but has been on the ballot as a presidential candidate on 3 different occasions: the 2007, 2019, and the 2023 elections. A federal high court in Abuja during the week dismissed a bail application by the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, and also rejected his request to be transferred from the custody of the Department of State Services, the DSS, to Kuje Prison. Angered by the court's ruling, Kanu began to shout from the dock, protesting that he would not stand trial before any court in Nigeria. Kanu cited Section 2, Subsection 3F of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, which prevents any court of law in the country from trying him. The Kano State House of Assembly during the week dethroned the 5 emirs and abolished the 5 emirates in the state. At the resumed proceeding, the Assembly has passed Kano Emirates Council Law Repeal Bill 2024 after scaling the 3rd reading. All offices established under the repealed law have been set aside by the new bill. Shortly after, Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf reappointed Muhammadu Sanusi II as the 16th Emir of Kano, which has led to further controversies. Let's go for a short break, and when we come back, the news continues. Now on Africa news, the highest court in South Africa during the week barred former President Jacob Zuma from running for parliament in next week's general election. The Constitutional Court has ruled that his 15-month prison sentence for contempt of court has rendered him ineligible. Recall that Mr. Zuma was convicted in 2021 for refusing to testify at an inquiry investigating corruption during his presidency, which ended in 2018. And on world news, US rapper Nicki Minaj has been arrested during the week and detained at Amsterdam's Schiphol airport on suspicion that she was in possession of soft drugs. The singer was due to perform on a show in Britain late Saturday and posted images on social media of her being questioned by officials. The rapper posted on X that authorities told her they had found cannabis in her luggage, which she said belonged to her security personnel. Russian President Vladimir Putin during the week signed a decree allowing the confiscation of assets inside Russia belonging to the United States, its citizens and companies to compensate those hit by Western sanctions against Moscow. The West froze around $300 billion of Russian financial assets, mostly its central bank reserves, after Moscow ordered troops into Ukraine in February 2022. And that's it on the news roundup. Join us again next weekend for all of our important news updates. I am Favor Aham.